Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of March 2023. Thank you so much for everyone that is coming back, and welcome to the people that are new to this channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also write me a comment. It would really be great for me to connect with your energies. I really enjoy doing that, so thank you to everyone that has been, posting comments. I greatly appreciate that. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you, so just take what resonates. Don't force anything to resonate. Take what applies and leave the rest. As you know, I have already meditated on the cards. I have shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the 10 of Swords clarified by the 3 of Swords. In the challenging position, we have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Tower. However, in the present position, we have the Star, the wish-making card, clarified by the King of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Lovers, which is really wonderful. Yes, the past combination is quite unpleasant. The 10 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. It's a not such a pleasant combination. However, it is important to remember that sometimes when things go a certain way that displeases us, that disappoints us, that doesn't bring us warmth and love, but brings us hurt and loss, it is important to remember that growth makes us better. It is important to go through growth. There would not be a human civilization if every single person had everything they wanted day one. There wouldn't be beautiful places. There wouldn't be beautiful stories. There wouldn't be beautiful art. There wouldn't be, growth is important, and the only way human beings learn is when there's a bit of a discomfort that happens. So the 10 of Swords is a card that could signify, you've went through a difficult situation, through a difficult time period that left its mark on you. However, you're moving towards a much better change. A beautiful change is just around the corner, so it is important to allow the darkness to to let go of it, because it is over. You've already gone through the situation. It is behind you, but you don't want to be beholden to the past. You want to let it go. You want to free yourself from negative vibration. You want to free yourself from feeling like there's no end to the suffering, because it's done. The disappointment is behind you. You've learned everything there is to learn from that situation. So it is important to let it go so that you can move forward with a fresh new outlook, with a fresh new perspective. You don't want to move forward by continually looking back and making mistakes from the past hurt. Now, there's two kinds of hurt as far as I'm concerned. There is that kind of betrayal, disloyalty, and then there is trauma. Trauma is something that is very difficult to heal, and it requires kind of aggressive approach with healing, and that healing has to be initiated by the person who went through the trauma. Again, it's very difficult to heal, but most of us have been through disloyalty, dishonesty, disappointment, betrayal in a way, and so you have to find in yourself the ability to forgive, because first and foremost, you're forgiving yourself. Because a lot of times we start to blame ourselves. Well, if I were better, this wouldn't happen to me. But it didn't happen to you. It would have happened to you either way, better or no better. And so it's important to forgive yourself first and to allow that letting go to occur. And then you forgive that other person. That doesn't mean you have to be best friend with them, but you gotta let it go and you gotta forgive. As that allows you to experience new things, new abundance, new successes, new achievements. So it's important to let things go. For some of you, you receive the Ten of Swords because you are retiring, because you are on this precipice of a new, way of living. And so sometimes it may feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like, what do I do now? There's a bit of chaos and confusion that you may experience if you are retiring, if you are kind of ending one career and moving to a new career. That can be quite, unsettling, if you will. But again, right now, we're going through a big period of change, especially the month of March. There's all kinds of astrological movement. It may feel like you are going through chaos, and you're not the only one. So it is important to do grounding techniques, to meditate, to drink plenty of water, and to focus on self-compassion first and foremost as you're moving forward. Now, in the challenging position, Capricorn, you have the Ace of Swords with the Tower, which is another doozy of a combination. But the Ace of Swords here is letting me know that, you may be experiencing miscommunication. You may be feeling like someone isn't being truthful with you. And so it is important to, again, to slow things down, to simplify things, and to let go of what you don't really crucially need in your life, to simplify, to let go, and to focus on one or two things, because you cannot do 10 or 20 things. Simplification allows you to focus on what is truly important, because sometimes we all want to achieve the most. We're not going to be able to achieve the most. You can only achieve one or two things in this lifetime if you truly want to do a good job. So it is important to learn to let things go. Now, the Tower is actually in the clarifying position. So it's, you're going to feel some effects of it in terms of there will be some illusions that are shattered, but they're not going to be primarily concerned with you. They're going to be secondary kind of concerned with you. It's when someone else is going through a transformation that may shatter your perspective of seeing that situation, of seeing that person. So it is important to remember to let things go and allow yourself some time to process things, because our minds all work differently. Sometimes, if you process something too quickly, you don't really allow it to really work through your system, But the great thing is that you have the Star in the present position, which is telling me that, something that you really want is going to manifest itself in your life. So there's a wish coming true for you. Because you have been through quite a bit of things. You have stood the test of time. You have proven that you can problem solve. You've proven that you are a really great friend, a really great family member. You've done that time and time again. The divine sees how strong you are, how special you are, how beautiful you are, and how hard you've been working, and the awakening that you've experienced. The divine recognizes all that. And so this is why you're being blessed with a beautiful combination of the Star and the King of Cups, because the King of Cups could represent a new friend, a new partner, a new love interest, but also, someone who can just give you really great ways of help. Interesting, because not everyone is just out there to help directly. Sometimes people that are in our life, behind closed doors, will say something kind about us to other people, which, then ultimately works out for us in the end. But Capricorn, you are definitely going to experience towards the end of March a really beautiful event in your life, dear Capricorn. You also are realizing your potential little by little, slowly, like step by step, because you do have the Page of Pentacles in the future outcome position, which tells me that you are starting to see that you can accomplish more. You're starting to see your own true power and your own impact on people around you, and how much you have done already, and that belief and that faith, and the fact that you've shattered some of the illusions, that you've changed some of the perspectives, in your mind. You have done so much work, that you will be doing something new. You will be, working towards a goal, and you will be creating something incredible, and you're not alone, because you do have the Lovers in the clarifying position. It could be someone that comes along and kind of provides that emotional support that you need, or provides that hand that you need in order for you to accomplish the next step, or the goal that leads to even a bigger goal. You know what I mean? And for some of you, there may be an important decision that you're going to have to make towards the end of March, but the Lovers is a really positive card, so it looks like you're moving on up, dear Capricorn. Let's see what we can clarify with the Angel and Ancestor card that I pulled earlier, and we have White Witch, be the light. Definitely focus on following your intuition, focus on following your heart, because that will help you be the light. When you are standing in your own authenticity, when you're standing in your own truth, when you are standing in your own wisdom, you light the way for others. And Capricorn, many people depend on you. Many people look up to you. Many people are grateful that you are doing everything that you're doing, because you are an incredible force that is very much recognized and appreciated. Let's see what we can clarify with the Mystical Wisdom card as well. And we have 7 heavenly virtues, the keys to goodness. One of the virtues is faith, so definitely belief and trust in the right things is definitely important. Another big virtue is hope. That good will prevail and that you will succeed. Another one is clarity. You definitely want to appreciate clarity, especially when it comes to kindness, towards others, especially when it comes to communication towards others as well. Justice is another key to goodness. Being fair and definitely equitable towards others, as well as patience and temperance. I think there's one more. Charity. That's right. Charity is the... And of course, as I was speaking, my camera died because it was not fully charged. But what I really like about the Heavenly Virtues card is that, look at these shooting stars. That is incredible. You are going to be so divinely blessed by so many wonderful wishes coming true, because you represent spiritual enlightenment. There is a lot of divine knowledge and wisdom that you hold, and faith and hope and justice and patience. All of those virtues are important. You have a deep intuitive understanding of how the divine works, of how, the universe works. Even if it is intuitive knowledge, even if it is in large part subconscious information, you know the keys that will make you successful. You are being asked to use this knowledge, not just for yourself, but also to empower others, to teach others, to show others what faith is, what trust is, what hope is, because through teaching others you are able to elevate yourself. By giving to others you are able to give to yourself. Remember that there's a saying, you only have what you give to others. So it's important to remember, that the true treasure, that the true abundance is the kindness, is the trust, is the faith you have in all the wonderful things that are around you, as well as nature, as well as the universe. But definitely, I do want to leave you with this, dear Capricorn, that the second part of March is going to be much more easier on you. It's going to be much more easier on your mind, on your heart. Just focus, on receiving. Focus on letting go. It's not that you have to do as much as that you have to experience love and allow that energy to flow in and out of you. As long as you remember that you work with the universe to create. It's not like you just say to the universe, please, bring all of these things that I want, and you sit back. No, you work with the universe to create. That means you have to experience forgiveness and self-compassion. That means you have to treat yourself and others as you would like to be treated, dear Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting me today. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful month of March, and I will see you next time.